Hey guys, I thought I'd come on here and talk to you all tonight. I know my voice sounds still kind of rough from I've had a chest cold. It's been really hard on me, guys, but um, probably just being low on resistance after having that surgery. But that went really well, by the way, as I've told you all before. I'm doing well in that respect. Just coughing a lot at night, and so my voice is very rough during the day. I had a medical accident back in 2005 that just kind of took my voice, and they had to operate on my voice box, and it's just really weak. So whenever I get something like this, it kind of has a tendency to wax and wane, and I can't speak very well. But I wanted to come on here and say that, I know that today was a really high watch day for a lot of people who are looking up and hoping that the Lord's return is any day. And I feel like that it could be any day. I feel like that this is our season to watch. And I happen to know that these are our days. I feel like that the Lord himself woke me up to know these things about 3.5 years ago, that it wouldn't be very long at all before he would return. And I know one thing, that we're closer now than when we first believed. And I think that today was a milestone. I think that, every time or that we see that there is something that lines up with scripture. I mean, Jesus is the one who said that the fig tree generation will not pass until all these things be accomplished. And he was even speaking of the 7-year tribulation. So how close are we? It's got to be close, guys. So, and we know that Psalm 90 verse 10 says that a generation is 70 years. And yes, it says 80 if by strength, but it says all of their strength is in labor and sorrow and is soon cut off. Well, soon means soon. If it meant halfway cut off, I think it would have said that. But yet at the same time, guys, when you have to take 7 years out of that 80, it doesn't leave too many. What have we got? 71 or 2 already? And oh my goodness. I know that it can't tarry long. Moments, days, maybe weeks or even months. But guys, keep looking up. It's a time to tell other people so they can join us. That's what it is. And I know a lot of you all have had hard times lately. We have too. Thank God for you guys. Thank you all so much for helping us. I don't know what I'd do without your all's help and support and your prayers. It's, things are looking up here. They really are, especially with Alex. And now that my surgery's behind me as well, I just took a chest cold, guys. It's a little bit of a setback for me, but nothing compared to what we were facing before. And I just want to say thank you and to you guys. You mean the world to me, and you're my eternal family. We're gonna know each other, and we're gonna retain our personalities. I mean, Jesus, when we get our spiritual bodies, is not gonna turn us into cookie cutter versions of each other. In actuality, what does the scripture say? I mean, we see through a mirror dimly now. And Paul says that then he says when the perfect comes and we're not seeing through that and the veil is lifted, we will see him as he is and we will know as we are known. So guys, what does that mean? That means that, our true spiritual man in a spiritual body will be able to live without the flesh and the carnal and the sin nature that we have now in this fallen world. It's going to be beautiful, guys. And how blessed are we that we were chosen for a time such as this. So every time that you're feeling sad or you feel like that maybe a day came and went or something like that, just remember Jesus knew that we were tough enough to stand in these days. No matter what, that we would stand, even if it required our life from us, that we would stand for Jesus. So he had a lot more faith in us than we have sometimes, right, guys? I love y'all so much. Good night from Kentucky, and I'm sure we'll talk real soon.